Welcome to my channel, Steve of the Window Cleaner. Today we are talking about an exciting new product from Maykker products, and that is the Handysleeve. I am going to show you on a job today how I use the Handysleeve and how it makes the job a little bit easier. What is the Handysleeve? So the Handysleeve is basically this Velcro sleeve that goes over a T-bar. When you get it, I'm not positive if they're already going to have these on. I believe they are. But if you get it and this is off, that's it. It just snaps on with those. So let me show you how I use the Maykker product Handysleeve. The way I predominantly use the Handysleeve is with a bronze wool pad. These are also going to be available from Maykker products, and that you can buy bronze wool pads already made, and underneath they'll have this black felt. I had been using this for a long time, this other one, with the bronze wool pads that we usually get. That's where all that white stuff comes from right there. But it doesn't mess up the integrity of the Velcro when using the Maykker product pads. So that'll be something. And I don't really use white pads anymore, but just know that white pads are also going to stick to this extremely well too. These are the white pads from the Tucker Alpha scrubber, but the longer white pads that go over the whole entire thing fit very well as well. If you are just using, other bronze wool pads, these will go on it as well. You can get those, and then they just Velcro off, right? So let's get going on this job, and I'll show you some more uses of the Maykker Handysleeve. So right here is a good situation to show you a very awkward window where I have nothing to get behind here as far as getting these windows the right, from being in front of them, and they get extremely dirty. This is a very nice area. You'll have something like this that locks on, right? And I can get that lower part, give it a good scrub, where if most other things you'd be afraid of it possibly coming off, or just a number of things. And of course, to change its angle, just always use the side frame to change that angle of that. But if you have a window like this, it's probably not going to be perfect if you can't get behind it. No, there's no door that goes back there or anything. I'll show you what I kind of do with this. I just do straight pulls. And if you get towards the bottom and you can't close up, simply bring your water up. If you can see down there, my squeegee started coming off the glass because my pressure wasn't right. Alright, there it is. Bring the squeegee up the frame and close up a little higher. Makes that a little easier. You can see how these would be really hard to get a good scrub other than using the mop. And then something else you can do to detail so you don't lose your towel down there is that it will Velcro to this. Just Put it around it there. Detail your side. Detail this side. Boom. And if you wanted to, you could also stick it down here. Clear off the frame. And you still have your towel. And it sticks on there just enough, but not too crazy. So here's a good situation for a home where the Handysleeve really comes in, whether you're using like a white pad or a bronze wool pad. I'm not doing the basement. Usually with homes like this, I would use water fed bowl, but it's snowing. And so what the Handysleeve will allow you to do is to be very confident in that when putting this on here, it's never going to fall off. You get a strong hold of it. It's locked onto that cone tip. I can get a really good scrub on this piece of glass without having to get a ladder out or anything. So overall, just making the job a lot easier. And then, if I want to clean the frames real quick before, I just put my towel on like that. Give the frames a little white there. And then get it squeegeed off. We're actually expected to have a huge storm here in about an hour, literally. I mean, they said in this area that we live in, 14 inches. I really don't like doing pole work during this type of weather, but I feel like it never quite looks right, but this works. Give you a little bit of rundown of who is behind Maykker products. In the description, I'll also have a link to their website, so you can go check that out. But the creator behind Maykker products is Richie Blue. Richie Blue is well known in the window cleaning community for designing the tip jar, and we all know kind of what the tip jar turned into, the gunslinger and all that good stuff, and has really been a big influence on the industry to change. And what's really cool about it is Richie has been a window cleaner for a long time, so he knows what window cleaners want. He knows the job. This isn't just some rich guy in, some office just making stuff just to see if it sells. This is a guy who's making stuff that he stands behind and does a really good job at making them. There's other pad holders out there. A lot of them, like this one from Unger, this has a Euro thread. So it's not very adaptable and easy just to put that on your pole like this is. Bronze wool pad fits on here as well. And this one's a lot heavier than this one. Another one that's been quite popular lately is the IPC Pool X. I think it's called the Techno Light one. And basically you could take one of those same pads and put that on here. Okay. And have that. Now, this one is a very good one as well. I've used this one for a long time as well. But here's the thing that, Richie understands being a window cleaner, where maybe a company like this doesn't, right? This part, eventually, with a lot of work, this is going to break, okay? You can get the replacement parts for it, I believe, but that's probably eventually going to break. That takes a good fall, and that's going to break on you. This this can fall, it's not going to break. You know, there's a lot of different stuff out there like this, but what I like is that over time there's going to be new pads coming out, I believe. Don't quote me on all that. That, you know, if you're at a job, you could just take the bronze wool one off. I believe there'll be microfiber ones, just all sorts of different stuff. And you could do a lot of stuff with this Handysleeve. And that is why he calls it the Handysleeve. It's just something that I think as you get it, you'll learn and learn and learn more uses for it. So I hope this video has been helpful. Thank you, Richie. Richie sent me one of these quite a while ago to test out, and I've been able to kind of test it out through the summer, and that's been a lot of fun. And it definitely saved my butt at quite a few jobs. That's one of the fun parts for me, being able to kind of look at all these different tools and test out different tools, is that my job gets made a lot simpler. And the really cool thing is a lot of us window cleaners are now behind the scenes making products. And I'd like to thank Richie for really bringing that out. And I think there's a lot of great products out for window cleaners, but I think Richie will really tackle it and do a really good job at making a lot of products that will make our job easier. So look forward to a lot more things coming out from Maykker products in the future. But for today, this is an introduction to the Handysleeve. So you'll be able to buy the Handysleeve. I believe you'll be able to buy the bronze wool pads. Don't quote me on everything here. Not quite sure of all the logistics. And the T-bar and the Handysleeve will come together. And I think there's kind of like a kit, but I'm not sure what all is in that kit. So if you have any questions, comment below. Check out the Maykker website, which I'll put in the description. And go tell Richie thank you for all of his hard work. And I hope this video has helped you out in finding the new best tool out there. Goodbye.